Hi guys, welcome back to Afromic World. And yeah, we are still on this course, social media management for absolute beginners. So if you watch my first video on this particular course, should not be strange to whatever I'm saying here. And if you have never watched the video, please watch this video before you go ahead to complete this. Because in this video, I'll be teaching you how to basically run how to create a simple social media calendar, how to do that yourself. So let's go straight to the point. So like in this video, I mentioned that people don't randomly people don't randomly post anyhow on social media. Big brands of social media companies, the way they post online, it has been pre-planned ahead of the day. Ahead of the month, so that the workflow can be easy and you don't get caught unaware. So as a social media manager, you need to plan ahead. The content calendar we are creating, there's going to be content calendar for per week. There's one for months. There's one for year. Maybe to the extreme years, which is kind of rare. But for this, for me, I would recommend your social media calendar should be per month. So yeah, I'll be teaching you how to create a simple social media calendar. All right, so here is our social media content calendar, and we're using it for Ad Nation social media page. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. We're using for this page. For this page here, Ad Nation. All right. So we want to post. We want to plan for. This is July, right? We're in July. Okay. Now we want to plan a post. Let's assume that we are in the month of June. I want to post for July. Let's look at what we are going to do. And this Ad Nation is a social media agency, right? A digital ad agency. So what do we do? That our customer is a social media ad agency. A digital ad agency. So just like I mentioned in the video, we have content pillars. So content pillars are like team of posts that you intend to post on social media. For instance, if you notice on social media pages, post motivational, inspired post on Monday, Tuesday, maybe their product highlights, maybe Wednesday, their whatever intention they plan to post, they do that. So now for this social media content calendar, we can, let's say, can actually um, let me see if I can. Okay, highlights plus two. Okay, sorry, it's not. I just want to rearrange this so you can see it properly. Um, all right, this is just a sample anyway. And if you want the template, I will send it to you. Just have to message Ad Nation on Instagram. Just message them concerning this post, and we'll send you a link so you can download the template once you are done. So we are planning with this content pillar. On Monday will be motivational post. On Tuesday, shocking fact. Wednesday, probably service highlights. Thursday, throwback Thursday. TGIF for Friday. Then Saturday, maybe a fitness post. This is just a sample. So if I'm working for a politician, my content pillar might be different. Maybe it is a politician that is contesting for the House of Rep, House of Assembly, or the governor of a state or the president. My content pillar will be different. if I'm doing social media content calendar for a social media agency, to be different, just like this. If I'm doing content calendar a a hospital or for a gym, is obviously going to be different. So I mentioned in that previous video that as a social media manager, you should have your jotter down. So when inspiration come, probably when you are using the toilet or you are using the bathroom or you are jogging or whatever, you are writing everything down so that when you are planning your content, you can just easily put them there. Although with the use of AI, people rely most on maybe ChatGPT or whatsoever. We'll talk about that too, but at least let your creative juice let it work. So for the first 10 July, so let's see July. Let's type July 2025 calendar. You see this July 2025 calendar. Let's look at it. Yeah, July 2025 calendar. All right. Um, Loading. I don't know why it's taking longer. Okay. So this is July content calendar. So let's imagine, just like I said, we imagine that we are in June, right? So for the first week, the first day in July is Tuesday first. So Tuesday first, that's the first day. So to make so this is how a simple content social media content calendar look like. Now, if you go to Canva, just like I recommend that you should use Canva. If you go to Canva, there are a lot of content calendars you can use. But as a social media, as a newbie learning this, you might not know what content calendar is. So at least calm down and learn what it is before you can start using anybody templates. And yeah, I'm teaching you how to build from scratch. So now content calendar, this is a for the first tab. I mean, this is the date. This is a post for the first date. So post type will be still that include like maybe um, a picture or text or um, post that is not moving. If it's motion, that should be like maybe a animation, um, a short ad or something or a video. So the next tab is the social media platform you are posting to. Are you posting it to IG, Instagram, Facebook, X, or Pinterest, or you are posting to YouTube? Then the third one is link for inspiration. So we have mood board. When you are planning your content calendar, you should have a mood board. So link for inspiration. You should go to Pinterest. You should have a Pinterest. You see a lot of inspiration. Pinterest. Let me go to Pinterest.com. Pinterest.com. You see a lot of inspiration. Let me type um gym social media design. Look at it. Now different inspiration. But since you are using a what do we call it? A social media agency, we just use social media agency design. Let us see that. Okay. We've seen a lot of. So now, what we just do is that you can download this sample and then use it as inspiration, or you can add the link. Now, let's say, for instance, um, let me show you what I'm talking about. Pinterest. If you go to Welcome to July, Welcome to July. See, can say Welcome to July. Um, I can say welcome to July. And then which post can I use? Okay, let me see. We can use this. Welcome to July. Now I can copy this link or I can download the image, whichever one that is comfortable for you. I'll paste this link here. So the link has been placed here, right? So I place this link here. Now this link will be for designer because I mentioned in my video you don't multitask except if you are a newbie social media manager. That is when you get to multitask. So you are the most of the time your client are small businesses and maybe small personalities. It's just a face. You definitely get to the period whereby you are working for big brands that have a big creative department, whether they have a designer, a digital marketing manager, a video editor, illustrator, art director, media manager, and the likes. So that makes the work easier. Not really easier, but at least you get to specialize in your work specifically. So you paste the link here. So this calendar now you are planning it ahead and you are submitting to, let's say, your client directly or uh, your boss and to the creative department. So this link is what the designer will be looking at. So look at it here. You can even in some browsers you can pick into it. So let me see, maybe to open new month flyer. All right. So I can say direction. I can tell the designer imitates 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 this design. So the next thing you just do, you just change the copy on design. We change the copy on design. So now let's say they write a new month post here. Just go to July and type. It's just a sample. It's not. This is not something you can. It's just a sample for you to get an idea. So happy new month. www.admission.com. You just have to think of something creative to put there. Okay, now for the use of ChatGPT, you can say, look at it now. All right, so you can say I for a social media agency. Give me a month content calendar plan for July. The social the all right. Just what I'm typing. Opening is admission. All right. So I can even paste the content pillars. Let's say I copy the content pillars. Yeah, can paste it. But for newbies, I would not recommend you use ChatGPT though. I recommend you use your head so you can know it practically. So typically most people choose Monday as motivation, just like I said. Typically. So um you got it. That's grouped it like that. So let's say for the first day, July, happy new month. Let me just change the copy on design. Social for good. Wait. Mention. Just say I just type here, let's say Happy New Month, right? So can just then the caption should be just something short and something that you use often that is attached to your brand identity. So it should be something that is consistent over and over time on your page. You can just say happy new month from Super Digital Ad Agency. You can add the um hashtag, add the hashtag nation, say basement first, say social media ad. So let me just do something like this. This is just a sample, so it's not. We're not trying to compress time, so we don't waste time. So let's just focus on the necessary. So this is it. Now this comment box will be for someone maybe like that is ahead of you, or maybe your client, your immediate client, or someone that, or for the creative department, their views on this particular um creative. Yeah. So and sometimes you can also download it. Let's say you download it. Okay, I need to let me come to this place to download it then. Okay, download it. Download it right. So I can just come, drag it, come here. Hey, let me do that again. Just come here, drag it, paste it here. So it's either you put the link or you put both of them together. You can put both of them together or you put one. So it depends. So comment. This is your comment. So when you're doing this, but it's better you do it initially. I just want to show you the process, the formation process. So the next you can just duplicate, can duplicate, I mean duplicate slide. Come here, delete this. Then can clear that. Can delete this. Can leave this caption. This is since this is what you will be using consistently. So Tuesday first. Now on your content calendar, you should decide how many times per week you'll be posting in content calendar. There are some it's just different case. There are some cases whereby maybe your client will demand that you post maybe every day, while some is every 3 days, every 4 days. But one thing is sure, there are some days that maybe like holidays, like maybe like Independence Day, Christmas, or Ileya or whatsoever festival that is going on. Also social media trend. So on those dates, you should be you are going to fix a creative to match such particular date. And if it's a trend that came all of a sudden, you have to tell the designer to do it immediately. And if you are the one doing that, you design it yourself. So the next Wednesday is second, right? So now for this case, I think we're only posting 6 times per week, right? So Monday to Saturday. Um then for the comment will be for the supervisor. So we'll go to just change this to Wednesday Wednesday 2, do the same thing, duplicate again, Wednesday 2, Thursday 3, Thursday 3, Friday 4, then Saturday will be 5, right? Saturday is 5. It's 5. So we'll just split it. Now for Wednesday, we said Wednesday should be for now, because this post did not start from a Monday. The Monday is from the previous month, so we are going to ignore that. Or maybe we can add it for the next one, which is on let's say Monday 7. Okay, side. Okay, let's say Monday 7. But if we are doing that, maybe we have to remove this. But let's just leave it. I was thinking of removing Saturday before Monday 7. So, right, Wednesday 2. Now let's look at what ChatGPT give us for this. Wednesday. Now let's say on Wednesday we want to post a motion video. I know that most motion video like still post can go to and still post cannot go to our platform. You can post still post on IG, FBX, Pinterest. Yeah, YouTube as community posts, and maybe let's say maybe TikTok or so. So now let me say now the motion video will be for this particular platform. And I mentioned in my previous video that you don't use all social media, you just use what is necessary. I mean, all social media platform, use what is necessary for your brand or your business or your client or whatsoever. So now the copy on design, that's copy the text that will be in the motion video. That's what we call the copy on design. Sorry, let me copy it well. So I just go to, remember that's the theme of the day. That's for my content pillar. So I paste it. Normal. So okay, we'll try to. So now direction, I can give the video editor to say make an animation. Sorry, make an animation of let's say of a ball in motion going through different tunnel. Then the last scene depicts the copy and design with the brand logo. Let me start in this scenario. Okay. So this is the instruction for the for the video editor that want to do the motion video, and if you are the one that is doing it, it is an instruction for you to guide you when you are making your video. Now, if you are the one that is designing the creative, you have the liberty to maybe change it or to make adjustments while um, doing it. But if you are not the one, you need to be specific the way you put the direction so the designer or the video editor does not become confused. So, um, all right. So the caption should be welcome. Use agency that matters. Admission ready. Send us a DM to get started. Send us a get started. This is just a sample. Just a sample. Can even expand it if you want. We should use this test. So that's for Wednesday. There's no link for inspiration. Yeah, there's no link for inspiration. So it's not compulsory you put link for inspiration, but it just help designer well. So you should, especially if you are referencing something, so you should be able to get your point clearly. And also there are some um, there's also a way you can add voice note when you are making um, a content calendar on Google Sheet. You can download Beep. It's an extension. You can add it, so you can add the voice note to this direction here if you wish. But I'm not using the voice note here because I'm recording. So you leave the comment for future purpose or for your boss who want to review it, and if you have any reservation, we put it there. So move on to the next. On Thursday will go be like a throwback Thursday. So what's our copy on this according to this thing? According to ChatGPT said throwback to our first client who went from 500k to give followers in 3 months. So we can do that. For this one, this will even be our caption. Now, for those of you who are copy straight from ChatGPT, that this is where you'll be caught if you are not smart. So AI is not for people that are dull. You should have your brain working and you should have knowledge of ChatGPT. I mean, you should have knowledge of punctuation. It's not that you just copy and paste the way it quote it. So Throwback investment we went from blah 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 so in 3 months. So what am I going to do here? Use our caption. So I can say give the designer to maybe okay, we start this as motion, right? Give the designer to um let's say, but this they will not be copy on design. I'll just say use a screen shot of our client irrigate data yes social media and on IG. This is just a sample. I'm trying to dream big. Probably if I have this kind of gig, it's going to be life changing. So this will be the instruction for the designer or for maybe you are designing for other users. Other social media managers. So this is the direction for use. Use a screenshot of one of our client IG. The copy on design will be TBT. So this for Thursday. Now we are only posting to this three platform here. This three platform here. Now this one that I'm doing here is just a sample. It's not the final. It's just for time sake. I'm trying to compress time. This is not the final. And this is like when you are creating a social media, you have to be very, very creative and you should think very, very, very deep. Now for Friday, yeah, what does ChatGPT say? Friday free done with deadline. Time for dance line. Now we can go to Pinterest again. TGIF social design. Let's see if we can see a sample. Okay. Now I'm looking for the one that relates with social media. Now for your designer or work, if you are not the designer, though most designers they know their work, but let's say you are the designer, you make sure you are designing according to your brand color. So it's not that you are just using different kind of color today. You are using black and blue tomorrow. You are using red and blue. Doesn't make sense. So you have to be consistent with your brand color. So I want this. I want this here, right? On Friday, and come here, drag it, paste it here. So this is our reference image. I can choose to paste the link for inspiration here. I can ignore it. So the direction, I can say using, although that is a common graphic design principle. Most graphic design they use it. They use brand color consistently. I just want to use that for you, just for you to learn using our brand color. Recreate something like this, but in a more serious and in a but the car character male and female use images from a model image bank. Now, when I mean by model image bank, they have those are from big brands because of the issue of copyrights and the likes. They have models that have done their maybe they have modeled their products so that they should not get a lawsuit or something. You can't just snap somebody and design the person. Design something, place copy and design, post on your page without the person's permission. It will get a lawsuit. So this is the sense of most big brands. They use model to maybe model after their products or maybe to use them in illustrations and design like this. Now with the use of AI, things are getting easier with Google Image Kitchen, VEO and the likes. You can create a model out of nothing, and the chances that you see someone that is um, identical to that image is slim. And even if you see that it doesn't hold much water in the courts. So this is instruction for that. So copy on design can be TGIF will be uh, leave your devices and touch grass. Actually, this copy on design does not correlate with this um, image here. Typically, I will have suggest maybe a a feed, a green feed, and someone walking towards like a leg going towards that feed. So like illustrating that the person should leave his phone and go and touch grass. So the caption should be um, caption will be close that the leave their phone. Admission will be there for you. Managing show your presence while you catch people mates. So the direction here is trying to like show people that admission they manage people's social media page, and it's Friday. Instead of you testing and your business and the like, the social media agency that's willing to do that for you. Just like I said, it is just a sample. It's not. This is not what works most times. And let me tell you, it's just gradually. But you get some people that you work with. They can be so funny in the comment. They will tell you, no, this your post does not have any inspiration. It is not creative. Doesn't fly. You can submit the content calendar and they tell you that what you did is just crap and should do something more creative. So you have a lot of resources to work to get inspiration from Pinterest, X, even from your competitors, like those who are in the same line with you. Check their social media and to check what they do differently. You can also get inspiration from there. So as usual, you leave comment for your boss or your client. So this is the last. Let's assume this is not the last. Then for Saturday, um, should be a fitness post. All right. Here is the copy on design. Just like branding, your body need consistency. Minutes a day, a stronger you. Use a copy on design. Um, use model in sports in a workout scenario, then add copy on design. It's like managing your body need consistency. 5 minutes a day. Does this make sense? She doesn't know the issue of using AI to just give you answers, and if you have to use your creative mind to judge it, it is not. For me, this is not a good answer, but this is just a sample. Just like man, your body needs consistency. 15 minutes a day, a stronger you. All right. Um, of the body that cool social for stronger for a better you. I think the caption is even better than the copy on design. Let me see. Take it away. Paste it. Take this. Remove it. I come here. I paste it. Dash for Saturday. Now for the Monday, you can choose um, let me use this for Monday. This is a copy on design. So Monday, I'm using this going to the next week because of the month start from Tuesday. So 12. I choose Monday activation. Social media design. All right. Let me use this. No, I think this is fine. This correlates with the social media agency. Just go and add the link for inspiration or for use. Look at it. So just say imitate design. That's an instruction I give to the designer. New week, same mission, create, conquer. Let's get it. Go paste it. Right. Same mission. Let me just use Happy New Week. So for your caption, please just make sure you are brief most of the time because, for instance, if you are using X and you're not a paid user, if you notice, most of you won't be able to. If you are using a very very long caption, you won't be able to imitate um such case on X, just like you did on maybe FB or IG or LinkedIn. So yeah, LinkedIn also part of the social media platform we post. I didn't post it here because this is a sample. And most of these posts here do not, although a motivational post can go for LinkedIn. Yeah, that's true. You can add that. LinkedIn. All right. So this is it. We are done for a week right now. So what is it now? We are just going to, if you want to do the same for the next 3 weeks in July, just replicate, go duplicate this slide, take it down, take it down, and then start editing. So do the same thing for 1 week, do the same for the next week, do the same thing for the third week, do the same for the fourth week. So by the time you're done with a month content calendar. You have a lot of resources. You can go to Pinterest, you can observe your competitors, you can use ChatGPT. But as I say ChatGPT, please use your head, use your sense, use your brain so you don't get misled or you are doing rubbish or you are just pasting the yapping that it does there. So this is how to design a social media content calendar. And this is just a sample for Ad Nation, that is a social media agency. So now, if you need this template, you can just message me or message us on IG and make sure you are following. Ask for the template, you can share it to you so you can use it to practice or to work for your clients. So that is the end, and this is how to make a simple, basic social media content. Now, if you go to Canva, There are a lot of templates you can use on Canva. Depends on what you think. So just like I said, make sure you check properly who you are working for. So you should be able to know what content calendar fits them, what type of content, who is watching it. You can't post, dimensions of post, maybe uh, video that's longer than 2 hours. I want to post it on IG, I want to post it on TikTok, I want to post it on YouTube. Doesn't make sense. So you should be aware of that. Now look at this from um, IG. From what do they call it? Cardboard. From Canva. So this is something. Say post story. Yes, I didn't mention one thing in this place here. When you are posting this thing, because IG and FB, they are interconnected together by Meta Business Suite. So you have the luxury of that. After posting something, make sure you always share to story. That is very, very important. So that's very, very important. So if you have any question, you can put it in the comment section below. We'll see about that. So this is basically how to do a simple social media content calendar. If you like my video, please subscribe and share. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.